All right, ladies and gents, welcome to what I like to do now for a lot of my video games. I like to give my thoughts and opinions on the game. So it's like a review of it, and letting you guys pretty much letting you guys know if you want to buy the game or not. All right, there will be spoilers like in all of my thoughts and opinions video, and let's get into it. All right, first of all, I want to thank this company for bringing back Chloe. It's been highly requested for her to come back. A lot of people see it as fan service. I see it as more Max and Chloe, which is what a lot of us wanted since the first game. In my opinion, when they first released Life is Strange, I thought this whole series, with the whole franchise, was going to be focused on Chloe and Max. And you had Life is Strange 2, you had the brothers, True Colors, different protagonists. But I'm just so grateful that they brought back Chloe. That being said, I enjoyed this game truly. I give it an 8 out of 10. The story was the strongest step up from Double Exposure, which I played Double Exposure. I beat Double Exposure. I feel like Double Exposure was a decent game. I feel like this one was a step ahead. I just love the acquisition of Chloe coming back. I love Safi, Moses, Moses, Vin, Reggie, Loretta, all of them make their appearance from the last game. I am disappointed that we don't get to see Diamond. Now, this is a spoiler. If you have not finished Double Exposure, skip ahead in the video. But Diamond, she's a girl that was in Double Exposure. Not exactly sure how old she was, but when the storm hit, she gained powers. I'm not exactly sure what power she got. I think she got powers similar to Safi, but it might be closer to Max. And she ends up leaving. Now, it's never implied as to where she ends up going in this game. But maybe she has maybe they make a sequel to this. Well, if they make just another Life is Strange game in general, maybe she will make her appearance. But I'm disappointed that she did not make any appearance in this game. Cause she has powers too. She gets some powers, and then she joins Safi. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong though. I am glad that they did bring back Safi for this. They brought back Amanda, which is one of my faves. The only problem I had with this game was, I know I'm gonna catch a lot of flack, was towards the end. Excuse me. Was towards the end of the game where you had to pretty much decide the two arsonists, I guess, who were gonna start the fire. I should have guessed Vin. For some reason, I picked Owen. It didn't even look like Owen when he was he had the sledgehammer. It didn't even look like him. I don't know why I chose Owen. So that was my fault. I hate choosing stuff like that. And Ren, I guess him being innocent of the game was supposed to throw me off my guard, which it did, because for some reason I didn't get the notebook. I went back and redid that section. He has a notebook in there too. Yes, he has the bag open, his backpack opened up with spray, and he's isolated from everyone else. But I didn't get to see the notebook, which would have convicted him. Because I got the quote unquote bad ending. My ending is where I saved Safi, Moses, Chloe, but pretty much everyone else died. Vin dies in my ending. Loretta, Jeanette, everyone dies. And I do stand by my choice of showing Max the card. But it's towards the end of the game, at the end of the game, Moses sends Chloe this letter. It has a photo of it where Max can go back in time and reset everything. You get to choose whether to burn it with Chloe or let Max know. When I found out the poll, majority of people burnt it. I mean, What do you want Max to know? Even if, like, it should be Max's decision. Yes, I guess in the grand scheme of things you would want to live, but I feel like that's being selfish. And who knows, maybe no, like, because Max will still retain her memories. Maybe she'll, meet up with Chloe again. It's not necessarily like whatever. It does not necessarily mean that Max forgets what happens when she goes like rewinds or goes back in time with photos. She still gains that knowledge. She'll still know what Chloe is in every whenever she goes back or wherever. I am disappointed that they didn't bring back the power from Double Exposure, where she could split the realities, go to like 2 different dimensions. I don't like how they didn't bring that back. I do like the rewind mechanic and the back talk. I feel like that was fun. Yeah, that was yeah, I'm just rambling. I'm going all over the place. I'm not exactly giving you the step by step of what happens. Pretty sure a lot of other people will do it, like will tell you, oh, okay, so this what happens. I mean, I would do like a brief little like synopsis on it. Pretty much, Max, she takes a trip away, and then like 3 days, she takes a 3-day trip. On the 3rd day, she gets a message from Moses telling her to go back to the university. The university, there's a fire. It kills Chloe and Moses and a whole bunch of other people. So what Max does, she goes back in time, where she took the photo, and you have 3 days to try to solve the mystery of who the arsonist is. So that's pretty much the story. You go back in time, you try to figure out who the arsonist is that, pretty much kills everybody. And again, I felt like it was a solid story this year. And it was a little shorter, which I'm okay with. We don't need every game to be 15 hours, okay? 20. Unless it's like an open world game, like, like Spider-Man, Wolverine, that's an exception. But a single player, narrative driven game, we don't necessarily need it to be super long. There's more if they have more replay value in those games, you could justify a story under 10 hours for a Telltale narrative driven game. So I'm okay with that. A lot of people didn't like that Dot Nod wasn't involved. It was just Deck 9. A lot of people didn't like that Ashley Burke, she didn't reprise her role as Chloe. You had the second female from Life Before the Storm, Life is Strange Before the Storm. A lot of people didn't like the fact that they quote unquote uglified Chloe, which I mean, look, we're not here for the aesthetics. Let's be realistic. We're here for the journey, for the journey. A lot of us just wanted to see Chloe come back and reunite with her friend that they haven't spoken over 10 years. The last time we know about those two was in 2015. So it's been 10 plus years since they seen each other. That's what a lot of us have came back for, man. For that. And I felt like they delivered a solid story. Now, will this be the last game? I'm hoping not. I'm hoping there's more adventures. Maybe if this game does well, we might get more adventures with Max and Chloe. Or maybe we get some prequels in the middle, some flashback games where, it takes place like 5 years before, stuff like that. But then again, they didn't speak. They can't because they haven't spoken since 15. So they couldn't have. There's no way that they could have hung out in that 10-year gap. So I'm guessing the only way they can go forward is through sequels. But yeah, I mean, I pretty much enjoyed the game. Again, I give it an 8 out of 10. There's some bugs, glitches. A lot of visual bugs and glitches. Again, and it's a good game. Hopefully they build upon these games. Hopefully this isn't the last Life is Strange game. Hopefully they continue making more. And I'm more excited. I'm more excited for more future games now than I was before that Double Exposure. Double Exposure is a decent game. Do I think it's as good as True Colors or the first one? No. But I think it's a solid game in the series. I think this is probably one of the better Life is Strange games too. But I'm rambling. I just want you guys to let you know that I appreciate your support. I know these are niche games. I do niche video games. I try to stray away from all the positive Well, I want to play positive. From all the games that are, just popular. I do play popular games, but I want niche games. Introduce you guys to games you have never seen before. And again, some people only care about certain games, and I understand that. That's fine. If you only come for certain games, I understand. But you gotta realize, I play all types of games on this channel. This is what I want to do. This is the freedom I like. I like doing this, man. I love YouTube. I'm not making money off of it. Obviously, I don't have the best content quality, but I love gaming, and I just can't see myself playing one game just because it's making me views and stuff. I'd rather have 0 views and be happy with the content that I post than have 1 billion views and just be miserable because I'm stuck on that quote-unquote game, and it's hard to branch off at that point. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this review. Hopefully you guys pick it up, give it a shot. I'm telling you guys, it's a decent game. Anyways, peace out, guys. Take it easy.